Alrighty, good morning. Given it's only been about 9 hours since I logged off, I haven't done too much in between streams, but I did manage to clear out a little bit of inventory, so most of what I'm going to be doing is silly little piddly shit around Skyhold. I cleared out my inventory, I visited the war table, and then I went to do a couple of other things and went, no, these are cutscenes. I will do this on stream. So, I gotta do some more piddly little shit. So, this is going to be a super short stream, unfortunately. I have a doctor's appointment later, so. But first, let's go meet Dagna.
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
Hello there.
I both love and hate that they do that with the camera.
Well,
You get an
stand there
Arcanist.
slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
And turn around expecting a human, a elf, a Qunari. No, she's a dwarf. This is the one time that it's not like, fuck your fantasy racism, and it's actually, wait, dwarves and magic?
You're the magical advisor.
You're him, the Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. The breach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
I love Dagna.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible.
Like a
I've
dwarf
looked at
studying
Harris
magic.
devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking. No disrespect meant to the
Poor
classical
Harriet.
trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
Almost.
Where does a dwarf go to study magical theory?
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Orzammar. I had to start at a circle. I had help, though. A Grey Warden, and I am forever grateful. With that sanction, I visited a half-dozen circles.
I remember the first time I played this game,
And with
and
an objective eye, I can
I
spot where they
got that
overlap.
line, and I went,
That's a try for
Ainian
everything.
made a difference, it is her! Oh,
And it
God.
works so well with new thinking.
I remember that quest line,
You mentioned a Grey Warden who helped you start
and I
your
remember
studies.
going, you can do
Not
anything, Dagna, it's okay.
The hero of Ferelden is a hero in Orzammar, too. And then he died
She's
killing the
adorable.
Archdemon. I cried so hard. I'll never know the difference he made in my life.
You gave up so much, left your home. Was it really that amazing?
Yes. I left my home and my family, but I just knew I could be more than a smith. I wish my people weren't stuck in the past, and I regret that my father couldn't imagine another life for me. But I don't regret what I did.
Your years of study have paid off.
Oh yes, the mages said I brought a valuable perspective. I've even presented my work to the College of Enchanters. I wanted an exchange. The surface could learn about lyrium smithing, and Orzammar would gain knowledge of magic. But now there's no college. And so far as the Shaper is concerned, I'm castless. So you're getting my best work, Inquisitor. Let's make some great stuff.
I love her attitude so much. She's like, yeah, we can make this an exchange, it'll be great. She's super ambitious, and then it doesn't work out, and she's like, hey, here's another idea.
Talk to anyone, they'll say the same.
She's
It was
just
a dark time. There was one
a ball
light.
of sunshine.
He saved us.
She's great.
Saved me.
I don't want to stop talking, though. Enough excitement.
All right, rein it in. You have work to do.
Right, sorry. I get carried away when I think of it. Ready when you need me.
No, but I need to talk to you more.
Mind your step for things, Inquisitor.
The things.
You were quick to join the Inquisition. Is there something you want?
How could I waste a chance to get close to you? And Corypheus? My goodness. And actual physical rifts in the Veil? Also, dwarves? We don't dream. So, when mages talk about it, I can only, well, dream what it would be like. So there's that, and all the things you'll probably find, and what I'll get to make. The rules are different here.
You mean there are no
Plus,
rules?
You're paying me a lot. Like, wow, so much.
What qualifies you to be an arcanist?
I took the title because I'm a magical researcher, philosopher, and master of practical application. And I like it. I can't actually do magic because I'm a dwarf, but that also means no risk of possession. Safer than a mage. It means
Hopefully.
that every skill I have,
In
I've
theory.
learned through reason and understanding. Coming from the smith caste, I know the value of mastering a craft. Did you know dwarves invented enchanting? Probably.
Probably. It was Sandal.
What is it you do
Give him
exactly?
his credit.
I
Hi,
was born
alien.
to forge.
I thought that
That's
might be you.
literal in the smith caste. So the hammer and tong, that's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks. I studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no fears. That lets me apply principles like no other. Maybe one other, but I don't have that wonky of a mind.
Don't you make fun
so
of
I still
Sandal,
kinda
Dagman.
win.
The thing about the arcanist that I'm talking to, and Sandal, who was the enchanter in the last two games. Sandal is pretty. He's coded to be mentally challenged in some way. One of the only word that he says to you out loud is an enchantment. So, okay. But
What's the story with enchantment?
his father,
Lyrium is the
his
heart.
adopted father,
In certain
that he
magical
travels with,
patterns, it
is
beats like
just
something
the most
alive.
adorable,
That's how
doting
I see
father
it.
figure. He's great.
So,
I love
a mage
I
can
love
make your
Bodon and
weapons do
Sandal.
things,
They're
but
wonderful.
With the right runes, the right rarities,
But
your toys become wonders. It's the one thing mages can't
Dagna
do. It
is
drives me
just
mad.
a little bit
Literally.
nuts.
Dwarves are resistant, so it doesn't affect us. Mostly.
You have the ability to make exceptional weapons and armor. Masterworks.
There's an art to the forge, as well as enchanting. You need an ear for it. And hands. Eyes, too. Nothing bad to say about Herod on that front. He's wonderful. But there's this little more needed. With the right bits, an edge can be more than an edge. Armor can do more than protect. A hue can be just a bit brighter. In short, smithing can be more. In short.
Another time, Dagger.
Also puns.
Of course. Bring me what you want made, and I'll make sure it goes just right.
Okay. So, exclamation point. Wait. Oh, so, I mentioned on the stream last night that, there was a dagger that you can actually equip to Varrick, even though he's the only character that comes with his own weapon, because Bianca is special. It's his crossbow. She's special. Wrong way. That way. Load, please. So, Bianca. Also the only weapon that says restriction, Varrick only. Varrick's crossbow is a marvel of dwarven craftsmanship, clearly the work of a master. However, she bears no smith's mark. When asked how he procured the weapon, Varrick has a few claims. He could have won it in a game of Wicked Grace against Paragon Branca. It could have been a gift from a mysterious old beggar who disappeared into thin air, and it's possibly he bought it off a crooked merchant in Kirkwall with the previous owner's hand still wrapped around the trigger. None of those explanations is very likely, and continued questions simply results in Varrick grinning and walking away. There are like 3 other stories which he may give you in Inquisition, which are like, if you ask him one time, he'll give you one answer, and then you don't get the option to ask again until the next playthrough, so I didn't realize that he was giving you different answers until like my second or third playthrough, because the second time I was like, I don't think that's what he said last time, but okay. And then the third time it was like, wait a fucking minute. So yeah, this is Bianca and his stupid hat. There's a reason I don't like to have the hats and helmets visible, because they look stupid. But yeah, Bianca is his crossbow. She's wonderful. However, the shipment that I just got, Staff of Adon allied, Blade of Tuna allied. That one's the dagger, and the Sword of Charis allied. Whatever. So it's gonna be way down at the bottom here. So that one on the right, that's what it looks like. That is the only weapon that I have found in the entire game that you can also equip to Varrick. You can re-equip him with this dagger, because it does not say restriction not Varrick. And it is the weirdest friggin' thing to watch him run around, because, oh no, you know what? Those don't say it either. Most of the daggers say it also, but all of the bows say not Varrick, because he's already got Bianca. Anyway, gives you an idea. Meanwhile, this awful thing. And really, it doesn't do that much damage, except against living enemies, because they've all got this corrupting rune on them. So that one, you know, it does less elemental damage that you would expect than something that does, you know, 22 fewer damage in general, but then it does 20 more damage versus living. And given the amount of categories, I'm not sure those overlap, so I don't know if that counts. Like, there's a beast category, there's humans, there's basically everything that isn't zombies could technically be versus living, but I don't know if that counts any of them. I have no idea. I don't think it counts demons. It doesn't count corpses. But besides that, I have no idea. And then this is the sword. They've all got that weird guard. And a creepy, serrated, awful-looking blade. So, anyway. I don't ever use those, because generally by the time I get them, I have played enough of the game to get better. Meaning, better weapons. Oh right, I still have Tyrtus Staff. Level 11, so I can... 46 fire damage, what is that? Compared to what Vivienne has. Better. Much better. She's getting that. Templar Greatsword, level 14. Okay. So let's come over here and strip some stuff, which was what I was gonna try to do before I realized that Dagna had arrived. Because if it's stuff I'm not gonna use, I'm just gonna take all of the upgrades off of them, keep the upgrades, and sell the item. Okay. I don't remember if you heard me say this, so I'm going to say it again anyway. This is going to be a relatively short stream. I'm probably just going to do like an hour. Because I have a doctor's appointment later. So. 11:30 at the absolute latest, and I'm out. Get rid. Get rid. I don't want to give it to Cole, I want to give it to Ilari. Yeah. Oh no, that says level 14, son of a bitch. Okay. That's going back in my storage chest then. That's fine. I also have to strip those 2 upgrades off of the staff that I just took from Vivienne, which was that one. Da, da, da. Okay. No. Okay. Store all the upgrades. Holy shit. Okay. Why is that in there? Level 14. That's why that's in there. And then. Where is... Okay. Store, 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 store. Store, store. Okay. Sell the rest. Fabulous. Okay. So, what I think I'm gonna try to do is... Oh, I have to drop off some stuff, and then I'm gonna go back to the Forbidden Oasis and see if I can't get those remaining shards and the last 2 landmarks that I haven't grabbed yet. I always mix up the doors. This is the problem with Celis having a circular study. Nope. Let me, thank you. That one. And that should take care of a significant amount of inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay. Level. Not yet. I keep saving points for when my Inquisitor's specialization thing happens, but I have to remember to do that when I'm at the war table, so... No, that one too. Meanwhile, everybody else is like, alright, yeah, your specializations are already here, except for Cole. I'll deal with his later. I have this habit of not ever taking Cole with me if I am playing a dual-wield rogue. Because I'm like, I've already got daggers. That one. So I just leave the poor dear, and I haven't brought Varrick anywhere since I got Sarah, because she's a lot of fun to have out with Blackwall, because they talk. Oh, I should also go drop shit off with Blackwall, I guess. Oh, yeah, so here's a fun thing about Skyhold. That should probably have given damage. But in Skyhold, you take no damage, no matter what.
We're ready for the chow this evening. There will be room.
Yo, Blackwall.
This is just... it's something to keep their hands busy.
Yes, it is absolutely fun and exploitable. So, the room that I was just in, the library, is above Solus's study. There is a hole in the middle of the floor that just leads back down to Solus's study. There's also another floor above that, which is your spy master's study.
I'm pleased that you feel
so,
that way.
You can go all the way up to talk to Liliana on the 3rd floor in your tower, and just jump over the balcony and land in Solus's study, or on his desk. I usually land on his desk by accident.
Took me years to understand what he meant.
It's a thing.
Certainly, who you follow defines who you are. It's not that complicated.
We're not all blessed with your quick wit. Personally, I'm glad I have any wit at all. It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with his advice before we parted.
I definitely intentionally jump down, but I don't intentionally land on his table most of the time. In the middle of his,
what is this Grand
research
Tourney?
and shit.
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
Why?
He must have wanted something from you to help like that.
A pupil, a squire. Someone to teach and to mold. He saw my potential. When it was over, he offered to mentor me. To teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
You know, with the spoilers that I know,
Different doesn't always mean better.
it would have been.
In this case, I think it would have been better.
In this
But I'm
case, you are
older,
correct.
hopefully wiser. and I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
Aw, shucks. Hey, I came down here for a reason. Take your stuff.
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it.
Blackwell greatly
I've been meaning
approves.
to thank you. There are 100 things that need your attention. You didn't have to take the time to help me, and yet you did.
If the history you pursue benefits the Wardens, then it was worth it.
I've never been more certain of my decision to join you.
Leliana makes sure my sordid secrets never come to light.
Well then, I won't pry. I prefer to go on believing only good things about you.
I mean, okay. Oh god. Right. I have the ability to ask about this shit. God.
Varrick's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of Wardens.
That could very well explain why
That reminds
so
me,
many
I
have
haven't been to
disappeared.
Crestwood yet. Duh.
Are you feeling all right? No voices or anything?
If I start hearing things, I promise you'll be the first to know.
Good enough. I'm out.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
I don't actually like Blackwell. Okay. So that's over and done with. I'm gonna bounce back to the Forbidden Oasis and try and take care of the rest of the shit on that map. Like those shards. And then I will head to Crestwood during my next stream, which should be Tuesday. So I will actually get the next map going. Let's take poor Varrick. He hasn't gotten to talk to Blackwell yet. And Dorian! Take the boyfriend. Who is not yet the boyfriend. But he's gonna be. 'Cause I'm weak. The first time I played this, I mentioned this in a previous stream. The first time I played, I was like, I don't have to romance anybody, and I was playing this character. Thus my username, because Ilari was my first Inquisitor, and he's still near and dear to my heart. And, I was like, I don't have to romance anybody. And then you go to Redcliffe, and magical time bullshit happens. And you get... Yeah, so if you saw that stream, you know, he says, I'll protect you, and I'm weak. I'm weak. I was like, oh, okay, you're super charming. Alright. It's fine. I'm a romantic. By which I mean I'm a sap. Okay. I do have a romantic soul. But like I said, I'm pretty much a sap. It's a thing. Okay, but how do I get back up there is the question. Because I don't remember. Do I have to just... Okay. Can I climb up? I don't have to climb up. I have to climb over. That's right. Down this way. Cool. And then this one is on top of things, I think. But I'm gonna look. Which means we're gonna go this way. Eh. Yeah, I don't think it's down there. It's not. It can't be down there. There is no down there. So that's up. And I have to remember how to get up there. Okay. I think if I go up Dulac's path, I can go up and around. Oh yeah, I don't... Okay, so, embarrassingly, I never got the chance to play Final Fantasy VII because I was pretty little when PS1 games were still a thing, and my parents did not allow video games in their house. So all of my actual I have played this game experiences came later. So I haven't played Final Fantasy VII, but I've watched enough like Let's Plays and shit like that that I've pretty much memorized the game anyway. So I am extremely excited for this remake. But yeah, I love Final Fantasy VII. I've played all of the other games that I got my hands on. I've watched Advent Children an embarrassing amount of times, even though it's really kind of objectively terrible. I enjoy the shit out of it. I love the characters, and I love the world, and I love its weird, slightly cyberpunk dystopia feel. And like, I'm not much of one for dystopias for the most part, but I love Midgar. It's so good. So, yeah. This is the only game that I've played that has romance options, but it's... And like I said, I wasn't expecting to really care for it, but that's one of the things that I kind of plan out when I make a character now. Because the first time I was like, oh, I guess I'm doing this. And then after that it was just... It's just a thing that you do when you play Dragon Age. So... I don't always keep the same plan, and sometimes I don't plan and then I start playing and go, oh right, Bull likes redheads. I'm gonna romance Iron Bull with my redheaded dwarf. Because that was one of the things that I did not plan. That's up there a bit. So I'm mostly going in the right direction here. Up a little further and around, and I should be able to get that shard. No, no, no. Ignore. Ignore. Do not want. Can I get there? Yes. Because if I go down here... I'll go up the ladder. This is what I mean. You have so many different elevation changes. Oh, and then it's down anyway? I thought... Hang on a minute. I guess I hadn't spotted this shard yet, because I was definitely over here, and I thought there was a shard down there, and there wasn't. Okay, cool. It's fine, it's there now. Yes! Smoke bomb invisibility. I don't know why they decided that was the thing for rogues to do, but it's great. That's my stealth, because I'm a rogue. There's also... There is a feature that, mages can become invisible, but that one's due to an accessory. Oh no, I see that shard, don't I? That's way the fuck down there. Okay. The mages... Yeah. The mages get a ring. It's called the Ring of Doubt. But there's only one in the entire game, as far as I'm aware. I had it on Dory, and I the first time I played, and I was joking about my invisible boyfriend. It was great. Okay, that's not too bad. Paragon's Luster, give. So, you know, invisible boyfriend, or Solus, or whatever, it gives them invisibility, which gives them, you know, obviously it's the stealth stuff. You get advantage on whatever attacks you do. How far down is this? It's right there. I don't want to die. Yes, I do need a paraglider, but they don't give you one, so in this case, I'm gonna put a barrier on my warrior who has guard, and I'm gonna tell him to bounce. There. The guard absorbed all of that damage. And this is another one. I must not have found it yet by the time I was here the last time. Artifice 1-up. Okay. There's a landmark directly past the giant. And then there's these 2 shards, which are up and around, I think. Actually, I might be able to do this if I get into the spiral mine and figure out which direction I need to go. So if I come back here, I should be able to run around a little bit and find that path that I unlocked last night, where I was like, is this actually useful? I don't know if this is actually useful. Okay. It should be somewhere right on this hill down this path. A little ways. No, maybe it's a little further west. There it is. Okay. So if I go in here, I should ideally be able... God, I hate the caves in this game. Yeah, this is... Oh, okay. There aren't a lot of games... No, that's not fair. Most well-made video games these days, if you end up in a cave or underwater, I just kind of start getting a little bit anxious because I'm claustrophobic in real life. So of course, watching it on a screen is making me go, ugh, which doesn't really make sense, but you know, that's anxiety for you. Okay, this was Ember's mining camp. Okay, so I'm very close to where I want to be. There's a landmark up here. Wait. There's a shard right over here. No. That one's down in the intrinsic pool, isn't it? Okay, so I can't get that one from this direction. I have to come at it from where I'm going, actually. There's a landmark over here, which I will now be able to access because I got rid of the spiral mine rift. I'm not going to do that right now, though, because it's apparently at the bottom. No, wait. No, this is the one up the ladder. So that one is up a ladder and up a ladder and on a platform over here. Nice. Was that a metal boots for underwater idea? Did you get that, or did your DM get that from Zelda? Because I don't know who did it first, but that is definitely at least Ocarina of Time. Yeah. And honestly, I think that's a relatively common item at this point, too, in Zelda. So, okay. Those are both down, so I have to come over here and find the upper walkway. Only one pair, naturally. So what you do is you send a stealth rogue, and you hope for the best. Okay, this is not how I get to the upper walkways. So I gotta go that way, okay. Let's see. The easiest way to do this is probably to go down into the spiral mine. I don't want to deal with the spiral mine, though, because that means that I should probably just put a barrier on Blackwall again and tell him to jump. He's useful for shit like that. Because he's got guard for days. Yeah. Alright. Spiral mine. Here we go. Which, I mean, I don't quite understand why it's called the spiral mine. They're all spirals. But the ladder doesn't go far enough. So you always hit the floor and go, oh no! Ah! Oh, Dorian. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that was the ladder I was just looking at. Way above their heads. That you can't reach. Okay. Which one of these goes to the upper walkway? Ah, yeah, that's a problem. Why? Oh, you have a necromancer in your group. It is not good when you can't trust a necromancer. That kind of player. That's the worst. Fuck. You have to be able to trust at least the character, or rather, at least the player, I should say, if not the character. But, man, god damn it. I just want to go up. Varrick, you're already over there. Go up. Go up. Fuck. I have done this enough times. If the player's a jerk, you should find a way to get rid of the necromancer. I'm kidding. I know that sometimes you need a necromancer. I also know that sometimes it is a giant pain in the ass to try to figure out a way to fix the party without, you know, ruining everyone's fun. There's the upper walkways. Okay, I am where I need to be. There is a shard that I can only get to from over here. And it requires me to jump. Again. Because you have to come down at it. Because Dragon Age. Alright. So, one of the things that you can't see most of the time with these, those shards are gigantic. They are the size of a large book. And they have a skull embedded in them.
What do you know of my kind, Blackwall?
They are
I know
intense.
that what comes out of your mouth is the same drivel that comes out of theirs.
Wow.
It might sound that way to someone who's been clubbed on the head too often.
Careful I don't club you on the head.
That's what I'd expect from your kind.
Woof. Alright, that was... I wasn't expecting that kind of bullshit. For the record, I'm on Dorian's side. Can I just... Speaking of, hey Blackwall. Jump. No! Whee. There. Cool, I have all the shards. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Man. I wanted to be on the ground. Do that again. Dorian. Thank you. So, now we can jump. Damage absorbed by the barrier. I didn't want to kill the Tusket, I just wanted to be on the ground. Is everyone following? There we go. Alright. I'm gonna save while I'm hiding around a corner in case I get stuck trying to avoid a dragon. Have a good one, Alien. I'm probably not going to be streaming for too much longer this morning. I'm not complaining, but either way. See you Tuesday, hopefully. Do caltrops do anything to giants? This is going well. It's not as bad as I expected, for the most part. Here, have some contracts. Oh wait! I forgot! I can open a rift in his guts. Or his ass, you know, whatever. Haha! It's too bad at the moment. Ouch. Ouch. Come on. Yeah! Sweet. Give me the stuff. Stuff. And now, the final landmark. Yeah. Cool. Now. There I am. Okay. I'm gonna run up and go unlock another door in that temple. Once I save. Go unlock the fire captured one last time. Now that I have all the shards from Forbidden Oasis. Stealth over here. No. We're good. Beat up all the Venatori out here already. Yeah. Alright. So I brought Dorian. I should probably have grabbed Solus, because Solus is the one who currently has an ice staff. But that's fine. We're gonna go with it. See how this works. Oh. Right, I don't have throwing knives yet. Gotta buy that ability. Throwing knives and that one stealth one, whatever it's called. Come at me, bro. Get back here. Get back here. How dare you? How dare you run? Alright. And now Ilari gets to loot the things. This is what happens when I send in a squishy rogue to try to focus on the main enemy in the room without going, "Hey, Blackwell, kill this guy. Please focus on this guy." I have this tendency to play rogues like warriors and then wonder why they die. I know why they die. It's because I'm bad at playing rogues. But I mean, that's also kind of the way I am in real life. No, I got this! I got this! I am not cut out for this. I can do it! I shouldn't. Hey. There we go. Da-na-na-na. Sweet. Alright. And that is the fire captured. All over and done with for right now. I'm gonna double check. I think these doors all go 6, 12, 18 for the amount of shards that you need. Yes. So I'm gonna leave the rest of them for another day. But that is all of the Forbidden Oasis, and between yesterday's stream, well, all of the Forbidden Oasis except, of course, the extra shards that let you unlock the doors, and that one cavern with the spiders, because they were just murdering us, so I didn't do that today. But besides requiring more shards and the caverns, I got through the Forbidden Oasis in 3 hours between yesterday's stream and today. So that is a significant improvement from getting lost all the time and spending 6 hours here and being confused. My plan is to do my stream on Tuesday. I'm going to go into Crestwood. I'm going to take care of the talking to Hawk and his warden contact, which in my game is Stroud, and then just try to bust out as much of the rest of Crestwood as I can. I was wondering why the Fallowmire is still there. I know why the Fallowmire is still there, because I have a level 12 rift and associated apostate to go through. There's a few rifts and things that I haven't gotten to in previous maps, but besides that, I tend to go through map by map. So, next stream is going to be Crestwood, like I said, and then I will go from there. If anybody is interested, I will probably see you guys on Tuesday. If you head to my Twitter, which is also artificerilari, I will at least have something resembling an announcement when I'm going to stream next. So, should I end up having a night to myself, there may be drinking in Dragon Age sometime soon so that I can take care of Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts and get through Halam Shiral, because at some point I just started doing that, so now when I'm going to Halam Shiral, I have a drink. So that will be me and either a glass of whiskey or a few glasses of Manischewitz and a bunch of Orlesian nobles. So, but in the meantime, I gotta go get ready for an appointment. So I hope everybody had fun. I was glad to see some slightly higher numbers. Thanks for hanging out. I will hopefully see some of you guys soon. Have a good day.